This guy was never an Uber driver. This guy was a pastor in a particular church. You can verify from these particular slips. I've been trying, from these flyers, I've been trying all possible means to get these contacts to verify one or two things. But with evidence he sent to me, this guy was never an Uber driver. This guy happens to be an assistant pastor in this particular church. You can see the flyers here. This guy currently is not also doing well.
Hello, brethren. There is something I would like to correct very quickly. Govnor Eziokwu has insisted that the Uber driver who gave his testimony at Zion Prayer Movement Outreach is an assistant pastor. Now, what has changed? The Uber driver has condemned such allegation, and they said he was never any assistant. In the past video I made, you saw when his siblings, including the mother, rejected that, denounced that, and they refused.
This guy was a pastor.
Not an ordained pastor. They did not ordain him.
This guy happens to be an assistant pastor in this particular church. You can see the flyers here. I was never an ordained pastor.
So I wouldn't know what has changed since dragging this man, and he has said that he is going to sue a person who brought him out on social media regarding this sort of allegation to the court of law. And I want to believe that Govnor Eziokwu is equal to the task and will be ready to stand trial. This is what I am avoiding. I don't want two parties to begin to argue over what, both of you are able men, both of you mature people. I'm not expecting this from you, Govnor Eziokwu. You have to forget about this. This is my advice to you. Forget about this, because this guy now is so sad that you are going to prove him wrong in the court of law. But in the end of the day, what is anyone going to gain from arguing that someone said he received his miracle? People believe in whatever they believe. So if someone said that he received his miracle and he lied about that, that is with him. It shouldn't be a problem to you. Imagine that I don't have a vehicle and I am claiming that I have a vehicle. I'm putting shame on myself, because in the end of the day, I've posted to have a vehicle in the public, whereas I have no vehicle. I am going to play a short disclaimer video by the former Uber driver, because he is no longer an Uber driver. Maybe when Govnor Eziokwu hears this, he may retract his statement if he wishes. But if he doesn't, I wouldn't know how he wants to crack head or not head with the former Uber driver, because man is so sad. The former Uber driver asked, how could any person assassinate his character, which I said it is character defamation, and he is willing to take this case up to the court of law to prove himself right, that his testimony was right and it is real, and he was never an assistant pastor, and that will cost whoever is saying that he's an assistant pastor and accusing him of defrauding money from people to face the consequences before court. Watch.
Place where this my son go, where they want to take his life, is me that took him to that place. Because of how the family be, I just find where my son will survive. I took him to that place. When this evil man set eyes to the glory of this boy, he gripped this boy. He separated me with this boy. My son buy this house. For many years, this man tell my son that he should not allow me to know where he bought this house. I started to cry unto God. I go to this church for long. This man never bring me outside. I be rich. So when my son buy house, I then become a witch. This man grabbed my son. My son buy this house. He collect all the money from my son. My son no fit to build this house. I already tell my son to bring the whole house. That time my son, locate with any of us to take the advice of a parent.
He was not an ordained pastor. They did not ordain him as a
I was
pastor.
never an ordained
They know
pastor.
ordained my son as a pastor upon all this suffer. This boy, they suffer for him. The first money he collect for this my son, he passed 5 million. He do. My son reject me as a mother. I still cry unto God. God direct my son to this pastor, Ebuka Church. When he reached there, from there, through the word of God, as he called Pastor Ebuka, where God go bless him.
It was that program. I could not hold it. I went outside and called my mom and make peace with my mom. And even before that, before making peace with my mom and my dad have even separated. I have to call my mom and make sure I settle my mom with my dad. After settling my mom with my dad, that was when Evangelist Ebuka located 26th of November. 26th of November. The video is available. 26th of November 2024. After making peace with my parents, that was when Evangelist Ebuka did me this deliverance. Because I heard some people were saying that the one that happened on Sunday, I was acting. So this one that happened 26th November 2024. What will you say about this? I'm the one lying down there. The video is available. After this deliverance, somebody that has forgotten me. January, I was still, that day was the service day. I was in Zion Grand. January 2025, this year, the person called me and said something is telling him to call me. That was how business started. The reason why I'm making this video is because if you guys think that I will just let this slide, it's not possible. They are calling me from everywhere, asking me, are you not doing church fraud business? So the reason why I'm doing this video is because I'm not going to let this slide. I'm going to follow this to the end. People that post this thing, the people that are involved, will be used as a scapegoat, so that when there's another person say come and post something, if you hear post, he will from Lagos and reach your village. Just you people will hear from me. That is just what I have to tell you people. For character assassination, for cyber bullying.